You asked and I'm delivering. Hugo by Skippa. Y'all, I did one Skippa song the other day, and I've been trying to get into this with y'all. Y'all been requesting it, so I forgot. I think it's one person. I said y'all, like it was so many people. It was the person before who requested the first one and this one now. So let's see. Let's see.
Not really sure how to feel about
something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without it. It takes me all the way. I want you to round and around we go.
Y'all, since I've been taking like graphic design and all that stuff, you know, for my major. Graphic design and like InDesign and all those things, the way that things show up on the screen, I feel like I pay attention to that so much more now because I like study it at school, and promise you it's not my favorite thing to do. And if anybody were to ask me to edit like a music video for them, don't know how that would happen. But I know like the basics, barely, y'all. But I do like to see it. I like how things come together. So I just really, everything about the music video, the song, all of it coming together, it's just, love that. Love it so much.
Oh, now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Father God, me know you see, but you and I want know. Me know me sin, me send a client now. Me know you want me invest, you want me buy one house. But Lord, me see the fat Benz and I for drop one now. Yeah, so keep your church, God bless Steve though. Little cook in a tinto.
He said, I know you want me to invest, but I see the fat Benz, I need to buy one now. You know, these are the types of things that like, you know, it's just like, why? And the only issue I have with this is that the younger people, not super young, because I don't feel like you should be listening to Skippa, and you know, I feel like a lot of younger people shouldn't be listening to certain artists, but it's really up to the parents at that point. And I'm nobody's mom, so I can't tell anybody what to do with a kid. But like these little things are, you think they're like small but then, you know, it's debatable because it could just be for the song, and people just have to have their own common sense and know, like, don't buy a Benz right away, invest in something, you know, like hopefully there's people in these people's lives other than these artists to teach them to do something different and something better. He has his money, he's doing what he wants to do with it, and that's the bottom line.
Me baggy line when I wait on people, he still a bless me all when him knows can't do no wrong. This little boy can't do no wrong. My mother woulda get me proud if me that way from man. This keep a music play loud in the place I'm from. Stick to myself a lot, the crowd are just me and God. I'm me alone from the goddamn start. When you see me know, say that is a dead man walk. Roll and make it Benz just a belch and laugh.
Okay, I'm sorry to keep pausing so much. He said God still blesses him even though he knows he's evil. Even though God knows he's evil. And more playing on that whole thing of like, you know, God knows the people that he made and put on this earth. So he's still gonna bless you. But there's, you know, there's different things that go into that. And then, you know, he said, he tops the line, he's not waiting on a man. No 9 to 5 for Skippa. We getting on the phone line. Whatever chopping the line. Whatever source of chopping he does. You know, there's various ways to do it. Since I've been listening to music, I've been learning. I guess I get the concept of what he's saying. You know?
Just a belch and laugh. All I said, she broke my dog, but me, I make she deep in all the savings. Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to see which one of us is caving. Yeah. A bag of money in my jeans and my gone for more. Him just drop a new piece, took it out the door. I know me have a bag of friends that me not know before. And when me pull up, we go spend them off, we close the store. I held the boy on the pump, still a pop him press. 350 the crowd, so I extra cash. And if I copy wall down, I me press the gas. Because the exhaust sound like plane a crash. And bitch, I know you not the ass, we live a life on the edge. How they must come out, they must chop. Me no know none of them 50, 150. One daddy, I spent 50, full clips and boy, guy. I from me make it first.
Okay, this part right here, he ate that up. The flow, y'all. It's the flow for me. But he said, Oh my gosh, something about, she said she's broke, but I'm gonna make her dip in the savings. Like I love the Rihanna snippet. You know, I love a good snippet, a good sample, not snippet, sample, sampling songs and twisting it around. I love the effects where he said 350 and it popped up on the screen, and then the red balloon kind of symbolizing the It movie. I can see that, you know? These are like the outward things here, and I don't want to. I'm gonna save this for that. I'm gonna save it for that.
All me nah run out of funds, YG Glock push can't run out of gun. Mummy talk to your boy, we pronounce your son. Fan it up and make it talk, we a plug out your plug. Tell them we don't play, killer them active and we don't stress.
He said we're gonna plug out your plug. Y'all get it? That's crazy.
Tell them we don't stress. Right time, boy. It's gonna pass to you, lad. I'm there, so I laugh when I talk to the devil. Night time, hell boy. 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6. Mad boy, hell boy.
Y'all, that last part, was she saying sick or 6 like, you know, 6 because my phone number has, we don't need to share that, but I was going way off. But the 6 that part of it, I don't know what that was, but I didn't like it. Wasn't vibing with it. But that middle part verse there, I enjoyed the flow of it. The entirety of the song isn't bad, y'all. I think Skippa's I watched Skipper perform. If you go to it's like the best friend vlog situation that I posted, me and my friend, we saw Roomba, we saw Skippa, we saw Caution. Skippa performed, he did well, and I don't think he's a bad artist. I just think that he's not like my first cup of tea, you know. And then again, I felt the same way about Roger Wild, y'all, and then my feelings have changed. So there's always, and this is just me now. If y'all people like Skippa, and that's fine. I think his flow is clean. Like, I thought that flow was nice. I enjoyed that part. But I think it's just the content. I feel like I can't get past some of the things that he's talking about, you know? And then he's saying God is still blessing him even though he knows he's evil. But I think, like, you know, there's a difference between deliberately being a certain way and then, like, the unconscious, like, mess ups people have. Is that making sense? I don't think I'm making sense there. But nonetheless, that last part threw me off. But I don't know. It seems something about talking to the devil. I don't know. And I feel like I can read into certain things sometimes and kind of see, okay, he's saying this because of this. But then sometimes I'm just like, it just gives real deep and dark. Just dark all around. And I just feel like I don't know how to say this. There's some artists where they'll say things like that, but you can kind of read into it and they're not so, it's not so dark. But I feel like with something about Skippa's music just gives it completely dark to me. Like Roger Wild, yes, the dark situation and him saying sinful all the time, but I feel like he's done some songs that make him a little more personable, you know? If you're not dwelling in the dark 24/7 like that, I feel like Skippa is not the artist for you when it comes to like, I don't even like to say things like that, because if that's your artist, then that's fine. I don't want to dig myself a deeper hole, you know? I don't want the Skippa people to come and beat me up. The Skippa fans don't beat me up. I never said he was a bad artist. I just think everybody has their, you know, preferences and things like that, and I just think some of the content is a little hard for me to get on board with, you know? But that doesn't take away from his talent at all. So shout out to you, Skippa, for doing your thing. This is you are speaking to your crowd, and that's what works. He has an audience. He keeps putting music out. There's people who listen to him. There's people requesting videos by him on my page, so that means that he has a thriving audience, and that is what works for him. So shout out to you, Skippa. Shout out to the person who sent me this. I don't even want to give it a rating because I feel like it's not fair to, just because as far as flow, I'll definitely give the flow 9 out of 10. The flow was incredible. Not one part. Like, if you were just listening to it and not really paying attention to the words, it's like, oh, okay, he's coming. I like that part. So I'll give you a 9 out of 10 for the flow. And 10 out of 10 for the videography. Whoever did that part and the editing and all that stuff, 10 out of 10. I love that. But thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.